October 19, 2024. We are back to exercise. By we, I mean my very Hendrix. What are you doing, eh? My very noisy cat who has to put his nose in everything. Yes? Oh, shut up, you. And another one. So, it's a Thursday. It's 11 o'clock. You know, I can't say it's morning, but it's not quite an afternoon yet. I'm gonna ride the bike, and we'll see how that will go. I'm gonna ride the bike. I'm gonna ride my bicycle. Okay. Oh God, what is it?
Welcome. I'm your iFit trainer, Yuri Hauswald, professional gravel racer, 2015 Dirty Kansas winner, and I'm get to be your guide for a new Nevada Ghost Town series where I will be leading you through some of the remotest corners of Nevada, exploring ghost towns on gravel roads.
Flat resistance 8.
I'm going to take you along for the ride. We'll explore ghost towns throughout Nevada as we road trip through these desolate areas. We'll check out the loneliest road in America, the old cities of Rhyolite, Belmont, and Berlin, just to name a few. Today, I'm standing in one of the deepest spots in all of Nevada. We're in the Tioga Crest Range in a old ghost town called Berlin Ichthyosaur. And I have a really cool surprise to share with you later, but we're going to need to get to our workout. So what are we doing today? We're going to do some intervals. Why not start off with, hurting a little bit today? So we're going to do 3 4-minute intervals at an RPE of 7, and then I'll do some storytelling. We'll recover. And then I have a huge surprise for you at the end of this that'll show off some of the archaeological history that lives in the hills here. But we need to ride, so let's go.
Incline -1, resistance 9.
All right, you guys. We're going to warm up for 3 minutes. I'd like us just to start out at an easy
Flat.
RPE of 3, please. Focus on your pedal stroke, dropping those heels,
Incline 3,
working our way
Resistance
into today's adventure on these gravel roads out here in the foothills of the Tioga Crest Range, which sits in central Nevada, one of the most remote, loneliest places in the United States. But it also happens to hold a tremendous amount of mining history, art, and other surprises as well. Take it up to
Flat.
an RPE of 4. We're
Resistance
spinning
10.
those legs, dropping the heels. Open up your chest, take a deep breath in through the nose. Big belly breath out. So to the west, off to my right, the Sierras are way off to the west, probably about 200 miles to the west. We're currently leaving part of the state park, heading up Union Canyon, which is where the town of Berlin, which was founded in 1896, resided. I can't wait to show it to you today. How's that warm-up going? We're in an RPE of 4. Spinning nice circles. Taking nice deep breaths. Getting ready for the gravel adventure that awaits today. Look at this. Would you? This is amazing. If it weren't so windy right now, there'd be no sound out here, nothing. Which is really hard to find these days. So let me
Incline
just
2.
say a little bit about the intervals we're going to be doing today. So a 4-minute interval, in my opinion, at its RPE of 7 is something I would call a steady state interval, where we're really looking at holding a consistent, steady amount of power. So a really smooth, consistent pedal stroke. But a 7 means that we're operating right at 3/4. So we're just on the edge of being uncomfortable, right? We're pushing ourselves a bit. Just to the point maybe where you might reconsider talking. So if I get out of breath, you'll know why later when we're working out. How's that warm-up going?
It's good.
So, as I was saying, these are more steady state intervals, and I really want you to focus on your pedal stroke, engaging your core, lifting up with your hamstrings on the upstroke, as if you're scraping gum off the bottom of your shoes. That's an image I like to keep in my head as I'm pulling my pedal strokes up.
Incline 1.
Good breath. We'll need to hydrate while we're doing this as well. All right, we're almost at the tail end of our 3-minute warm-up here. And so I guess I better kick things off. So when I start an interval, I'll give us a 3, 2, 1 count. When we come out of it, I'll do the same. We'll have 2 minutes of recovery at an RPE of 4. So hopefully you're ready to have some fun out here in Berlin. All right. So on my count, we're going to have our first of 3 4-minute RPE 7 steady state intervals. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Resistance 13.
Drive those legs down.
Resistance
Settle into
12,
this
incline
pace,
3.
Tempo. Think about pulling up, nice and strong with those hamstrings. You're engaging your abdomen.
Flat.
So silver was discovered in these hills in 1863.
-1.
But the town of Berlin didn't come to be until 1896.
Incline 6.
We're riding into a bit of a canyon here. Gonna need to dig a little bit. How's that RPE of 7?
Perfect.
Focus on that breath. Relax your hands. Good job, you're doing great. You're doing awesome.
Hi, Layla. Hi, baby.
So we're just over 6,500 feet, which is why you might be hearing my breath a little bit more. But I really wish you could smell the sage. It may be June, but we had snow today up here. Remember, you guys, 3/4 effort. Just
Incline
on the
8.
edge
Resistance 8.
of being a little bit uncomfortable. Great job. Keep pushing it. up with those hamstrings. Your abdomen is engaged. So gold and silver
Incline 6, resistance 10.
are the main bits of ore brought out of these hills. Good job, keep doing it, you're doing great. And the town, actually, you can believe this, it makes sense though. So many of the early prospectors here were German that they decided to take the name Berlin as part of the name of their town. Almost there, you guys. We're in our final stretch of this first steady state RPE 7 interval. Give me what you got here. Let's finish strong. Relax your hands. Maybe arch your back. Breathe deeply. Keep pushing. We're in our final 30 seconds. You got this. You got it. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Almost there. Steady, steady, steady. 3, 2, 1, and take it down.
Incline 6, resistance 6.
Of 4, and let's catch our breath. I don't know about you, but I need to catch my breath. Great job. High desert, I need to hydrate. You do too. Good rule of thumb, bottle per hour when you're riding. If you like, having an electrolyte drink or a caloric drink in your bottle is helpful because you've got to stay fueled so you can continue to perform your exercises. So we're at an RPE of 4. Your heart rate should be coming down. Focus on a nice, easy spin here. I sure wish you could feel this crisp air right now. My fingers are going a little bit numb, to be honest. This is awesome. So I'm going to tell you guys a few stories during this journey. I discovered gravel. My first gravel race was the Dirty Kansas in 2013. And I fell in love with the community of people that surrounded that event. Much like you probably have friends that encourage you and support you in your athletic endeavors. And I've been back to Dirty Kansas ever since. All right, we need to start thinking about our next interval, Dara. I'll tell you more stories later. All right, maybe take another drink. We're heading up farther up Union Canyon. Okay, we're gonna take this back up to 8 on my count. 4 minutes, you got this. 3, 2, 1, here we go.
Resistance 10, incline 6.
Drive those legs down. You have more in you than you think. I promise. Okay. Settle in. Focus on that breathing. This is your 3/4
Resistance
effort.
8, incline 8.
Conversation should be a little uncomfortable maybe at this pace. Drive those legs down, pulling up with the hamstrings.
Incline 5, resistance 10.
We're currently riding through juniper, pine. This is actually what made this an attractive town site because of the lumber, the timber. Out here in the desert, timber was a huge commodity. It's what everybody had to use to build their homes. And it was rare. Good job. Just over a minute into this first one. Good job. Keep pulling up with your hamstrings. Keep digging. You got this. You're doing great. Relax your hands. That's wasted energy there.
Incline 7, resistance 9. Okay.
So steady state intervals
Resistance 10, incline 5.
are really key to gravel riding and riding in pace lines with other groups of people. Keeping a steady wattage, tempo, or speed will help you move along quicker in the prairie. Keep digging.
Incline 7, resistance 8.
Canyon, up Union Canyon, deeper into the Toyabe Range. Deep belly breaths. Good work, great job. I told you have more in you. So, 2013, that was my first DK. I loved it. I went back in 2014, and anytime you do a gravel race, you have to worry about flatting. And I flatted a bunch in that event. And you know what? I need to stop talking, because we're about to go up a rise here, and we're in our final minute.
Incline 9, resistance 7.
Steady state interval. So dig with me as I dig. Great job. Almost there. Everything you got here. Get a little more uncomfortable.
Incline 4, resistance 8.
We've crested, but we're not done yet.
Incline 4, resistance 10.
Let's bring that last little bit out. You got it. 3, 2, 1, and recover.
Okay. Resistance 7, incline 4.
Take it back to an RPE of 4. Spin those legs. Let's get that lactic acid out.
Incline 6, resistance 7.
And once I catch my breath, I'll tell you about the 2015 Dirty Kanza, so you guys can know a little bit more about me. Because I'm going to be your guide for the next episodes through the Nevada deserts, adventuring on gravel roads, showing you amazing sights like Berlin, Ichthyosaur State Park. Remember,
Incline 1, resistance
RPE
9.
of 4. I'm gonna grab another sip of water. The high desert air definitely sucks it out of me. So, real quickly, 2015, Dirty Kanza, I went all in. I started working with a coach. I started training with power. I started training with heart rate. I got really specific. I really buckled down and focused because I decided I wanted to make it my A race. I wanted to show up that year in my best personal form. Definitely was not the strongest or the fastest rider that showed up that year by any stretch of the imagination. But I'd done my homework. I'd done my training.
Incline
Like we're doing
3, resistance
I've done
9.
my steady state intervals that my coach had told me to do. Sorry, I need to catch my breath again. We're at an RPE of 4, I hope. Let's slow it down a little bit so we can recover. So, the long and the short of it is, I showed up that year, 2015, ready to give it everything I have, much like you're giving me everything you have today. And I'll finish this story after our last interval here. Okay. This is an amazing canyon, you guys. I wish you could be here with me right now. You kind of are. So, let's knock this out. This is our last 4-minute interval. Like I said, we want to get comfortable with being a little bit uncomfortable. That's where we make the most gains fitness-wise. So everything you've got on this last 4-minute RPE of 7 interval. You with me? 3, 2, 1. Everything you got.
Incline 2, resistance 13.
Settle in. Let's settle in. Nice, strong downstroke. You're breathing. You're relaxing your back. Deep exhales. You're driving those legs down like pistons. Your heart rate should definitely be elevated for this one. Into that zone where it feels a tad uncomfortable, but that's okay. The more we train in that zone, the more comfortable that uncomfortable feeling gets. And we get stronger. Good job. That was first minute. You got this. I told you, you have more in you than you think. The thousands of miles I've done in the Flint Hills have proven to me I have more in me than I think I do. Deep breaths.
Incline 4, resistance 10.
Deep inhale.
Incline 2, resistance 13.
I think we're nearing near 7,000 feet now, you guys. And I'm feeling the air for sure.
What's the matter, baby?
All right.
What's the
Almost
matter?
halfway. Take a sip of water. Give yourself some positive self-talk. If you're feeling uncomfortable right now, tell yourself you got this. Because you do. Keep driving those legs down as if you're pushing the ball of your foot to the floor. Through the pedal, and then back up with your hamstring.
Incline 4, resistance
Focus on
10.
that breathing. We're into our last minute and a half here. So this is where we put it all out there. If you have anything left in your tank, give it to me for this last little bit. Drive those legs down. You are strong. Come on, you got this. Come on, keep up. Let's go. You're doing great. Last minute. Last minute. My legs are burning a little bit. I hope yours are too. Phew. Great work. Keep driving those legs down. We are in the home stretch. You've done an incredible job. Stay with me. About 20 more seconds. Finish as strongly as you can here. We're driving our feet straight down and pulling up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and you did it.
Incline 1, resistance 10.
Great job with those intervals. And as we ease into our recovery here, take a look at where we've been and where we're about to go on our 2-minute recovery. So take it down to an RPE of 4. We're straining those legs.
-1
lactic acid out.
resistance and
And I told you earlier, we're going to take a left here, that I had a big surprise for you that had to do with history here. I didn't tell you what kind of history. Remember, we're at an RPE of 4, drinking some water, cooling down, sitting up, stretching your back. So I didn't tell you what kind of history. This is going to be some geologic history.
one
So,
Resistance 9.
250 million years ago, this was the bottom of an ocean. And there were some rather large marine reptiles that called this home.
incline 3
Oh, there's
resistance
something
9.
coming. Remind me I need to take a drink of water. Drop those heels. Spin them out. So, some rather
Incline
large
5 resistance
marine
7.
reptiles swam in this ocean. And we are about to see an example of one. So your heart rate should be way down by
Incline
now.
3 resistance
You
8.
should be feeling relatively recovered
Yep.
as we roll up on my fossil surprise. Look at this. This is Ichthyosaur, part of the name of this park, Berlin Ichthyosaur State Park. These massive creatures swam in the oceans here in the Nevada desert 250 million years ago. And you know what? We got to pedal through the desert, which is amazing. So I'm your iFit trainer, Yuri Hauswald. Thank you for joining me for the first edition
Thank
of
you,
Nevada
Yura.
Ghost Towns. I can't wait to see you.
You were good. Like it. I like this training.
Here in Rhyolite for the Nevada Ghost Town series. I'm so excited to show you some gravel roads today and do a speed play workout.
Indrushka,
You guys ready to do a workout?
hi baby. Oh, my beautiful cat. You are so beautiful. All right. What's the matter here? Okay. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Oh, that was good. That was very good. Okay. What's my? Oh, you're so beautiful. Look at you. Okay. It's the first workout since the marathon. So I take really 5 days off, I would say. Just little walking. Was extremely sore, but I'm good now. Still a little bit, but nothing too. My toes, however, my 2 big toes, the nails, well, I just have to wait and see. Okay, it's gonna be a great day today. The weather's supposed to be beautiful. There's a lot of things to do.